You know what? As temperatures continue to heat up, it's really important to take care of our skin, of course. We know that by staying out of the sun, using sunscreen when you're outside. But what about your hair? What are some of the best ways to keep it healthy when it is hot and you're around all of this water this time of year? Joining us this morning is Kayla, who is a stylist with Salon. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
I know we need like a hair cast, right? When it's this humid and your hair just frizzes and gets really big and out of control. So what is the #1 tip when it comes to thinking about our hair for the summer?
Well, it can make it difficult to do your hair at home by yourself. So it's important to have the correct products. So when you're being in the humidity, the biggest thing is I would pick Colorado's Dream Coat. So we have long hair, beautiful hair, but we need to have it looking good outside too, right? So the first treatment is going to keep your hair not blowing up. And this is easy to do at home without having to take the price of the treatments in the salon.
So it's something you don't have to go anywhere to do. So how does this work? So basically, is it like a leave-in treatment? You just put it on your hair when it's wet?
It's an anti-frizz and a humidity sealant. So you kind of have to saturate a little bit. So roots to tip. And you want to make sure you're using heat and tension as well. So using heat and tension will give you the ultimate result. It will last up to 3 washes. So that's what's awesome about it,
so it has some staying power.
Yes, exactly. And seeing your blonde hair, blondes are huge during the summer as well because of the chlorine, the SPF. You have to watch with SPF too because you don't want your extensions or your hair turning colors. So when we're looking at shampoos, I would be doing the metal detox.
So how does this work? Just in place of your regular shampoo?
Yeah, so I always recommend 2 shampoos because if you're using a normal shampoo like the Kerastase, which I would recommend for shine, if you're going in with this first, you're just going to create more buildup. So using the detox is going to detox all of that buildup of SPF or chlorine or even hard water. So this is great for people that have hard water as well. So
kind of gives you like a clean slate to start from.
We need clean hair to add any shine onto it.
Gotcha.
So we want pretty hair, but we also need it to be a clean canvas.
A clean canvas. Okay. And then what about some of these products you have down here in terms of, are those also for like chlorine and that sort of buildup?
So these are very important in low maintenance. So the biggest thing is low maintenance. We all want to be able to have a lived-in look, right? So that is the trend for the summer is low maintenance. This IGK is a basically bonding treatment. It's a dry mask. So you just spray it in. So basically I would spray it in at her roots.
Okay.
And at night, I know it's a lot. At night, you can just brush through it or before you're about to go out. And it bonds your hair as well. So
when you say bonds your hair, is it like a conditioning treatment?
It is.
Okay.
But instead of like a dry shampoo, it's not going to put a film on your hair. So it's kind of beats the purpose of not having to wash your hair as much.
So you can kind of leave it on there. No one really has to know that you have a conditioning treatment and you can kind of go about your day.
Exactly. And so, honestly, I can't go on vacation without this because we're not washing our hair that much anymore, right?
Especially not on vacation. And it smells really good.
Yes, it's like a perfume.
Yeah, it has a great smell.
So we like that as well.
All right, and you brought some of these other products here in the middle. What are these? Are these also along the same lines?
Yes, Colorado is a huge line that sells tremendously. So we're seeing a lot of low maintenance, like I said, so slick backs. So Pop and Lock is going to give you the UV protection. We need protection for our hair as well. So SPF and UV protection. This is going to give you a very high shine. If you could tell, it has a very, very shiny effect.
Oh, so yeah. It almost looks like a pomade.
It is, but it's a lightweight serum, so it's not going to make it greasy, which we like, because we like shine, but we also don't want to have to wash it the next day, right?
For sure.
That's what we need for the ends during the summer.
And you were saying this is good for just kind of that slick back, like just slick your hair into a bun and go.
Yes, because we're seeing a lot of updos, like classy, simple updos and the slick back buns because it looks nice, but also low maintenance. So you're easy, ready to go out for dinner.
So add all that moisture in and then keep it, keep it that way until you come in for that fall cut, right?
Yes, exactly.
That back to school cut, and then you chop off all the dead ends.
That's how it goes, I feel like. We're always back and forth.
For sure. Great tips, great ideas. Thank you so much, Kayla.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate you being here.